Hey, this is Justin. It is Sunday morning. We'll call it June 9th, 2024. This is a walk and talk. I'm in Freedom Trail in Boston. We just did a weekend trip over here yesterday to yeah, do whatever you do in Boston to visit some friends. So decided to do a video walk and talk this morning to go through some of the morning routine stuff and some of the getting some of the ideas that are rattling around inside the head, outside the head. Also decided to not go hands-free this morning and do a full video. So I'm holding up the neck desk right now, which I guess is serving as like a selfie stick to get a decent angle on the video. I'm looking for a camera that will actually be able to elevate, having a long enough neck to be able to elevate, so can do some of these things hands-free, because this will be a short video, because it's going to be annoying to hold it up, plus you can't be 100% present when we're doing these type of videos. So what stuff we're messing around with this morning. So first of all, check-ins with the coaches. Well, just do a basic check-in in the morning with a couple of different people, with family, and did that typically audio messages on chat. Then went to checked in with some friends, made some plans for today. Checked in with my wife. My daughter's still sleeping, which is great. We were out late last night. And then did a video check-in with my health coach, which is also my weekly report. So we're at a place right now, it's very easy to dictate some weekly reports and to start to put some stuff into some templates. Then we'll create this live right now, do this for a couple of minutes, and then we'll probably go on and mess around and test some stuff inside of Clef Notes for the rest of the walk, some of the new features in there, and then maybe do some collaborative brainstorming with people. So whole idea is how can we get more work done going on walks than we can in sort of normal course of business, sitting in front of a desk and sitting in front of a computer, or how can we get more done in gap time than we do during our regular course of the regular course of business. So, or how do we start to replace those things, those ways of working that don't necessarily work for us, and make them a little bit more meaningful. So I'm gonna cut this one a little bit short because it's annoying to be holding on the next desk here. Actually, you know what? Let me just turn the camera off and continue to chat for a little bit more. I think that's an easier way to go. And I think that's what I'm gonna start doing more often. Let's just turn the camera off. Let's make this an audio. And we got it. All right, perfect. Now we get a little bit more flexibility to be able to walk and get some of the little bit more of the ideas out. And the idea is the more kind of technology that's in the way of our conversations, the more creates a better experience for people on the back end, but it also creates, it also gets in the way of the creativity, and gets in the way of being able to express the things that we want to express. Although if we don't do this, things like on video, it becomes a little bit less human for people to be able to consume. So it's that nice trade-off. So I do like that 2.5 minutes of introduction on video, and then moving into turning the camera off and going to audio for the rest of it for the other pieces of the conversation. So this inside of what I'm working on pretty regularly is creating a like almost a relationship management tool, just by being able to speak. So everything has Otter.ai in the background. When I create this, Otter's not on when you do the live stream, because you can't do a live stream and Otter at the same time. But it's starting to, I've got images that capture each one of the different things, right? If I'm making plans with somebody, right, that's part of connection and relationship management and building more of a relationship. If I'm working on a product, that's like one of the projects, working on a product specifically, just capture a quick image of that. So what we start to do is we start to get credit, and I'll call it credit, for those things that seem like the little gaps, those little easy pieces of work that we're doing to be able to connect. And as a result, I've connected with 18 people so far this morning. It's 7:29. I've been up since 6:45, and right, and those aren't like massive dialogues back and forth, but that's like getting stuff, that's getting stuff in motion. That is saying, hey, something we're talking about is on something I'm thinking about is or something that we're working on together, or something that we're thinking about is on my mind. So I've had 18 reach outs. I've had 3 people come back of those, but that's the value of the asynchronous communication, is we can be in communication with a whole bunch more people without the cost of the overhead of scheduling and and all the headaches that go along with logistics of getting together and getting to be at the same place at the same time. And that why it's so important to me is because I do my best thinking and my best work on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings, which is typically the time when people aren't, um, that's when they're typically away from work, and yeah, they're typically away from work and recuperating for the week. So how do you start balancing the best time that we have, the best times, and the best times when we're able to think? Some people think in the middle of the night very well. Well, we can work together when you are working in the middle of the night and I'm sleeping in the middle of the night. Just, how do we start getting the right amount of connections in place to make all of that stuff work? So I'm going to put an end to this one for right now. Hope everyone's having an amazing, we'll call it Sunday, and speak soon.